Hello, my name is Dan Carlton. I am a senior in the marketing department at San Diego State University, and I'm giving this presentation on the webinar titled Brand Coolness. The person giving this webinar was Rajiv Batra from the University of Michigan. So Rajiv was talking about specific trends that are nowadays society is considered cool. And he talked about with social media, Facebook is sort of losing its coolness compared to Instagram and now TikTok. And things that Facebook did was buy Instagram, which is one of the coolest social media platforms right now. When it comes to clothing, same materials and styles could be purchased at a much different price. You can go to Lululemon, which is considered one of the coolest from society's standpoint clothing company right now. You can go there and buy $250 jeans that you could go to Costco, which is the same material, same style, for about $60. And certain trends like brand awareness. So Tom's or Bombas, Tom's is a shoe company and Bombas is a sock company. And right now there are a lot of people in my generation that are talking about these companies because of the societal impacts that it has just by being a consumer of it. If you purchase shoes from Tom's or socks from Bombas, every purchase that you make, they donate that same amount to people who need shoes or socks, which is a staggering amount right now. So Rajiv did some qualitative research and quantitative research on what makes a brand cool or not. And they came up with 10 different attributes. If the brand is original, authentic, rebellious, subcultural, high in status, aesthetically pleasing, energetic, extraordinary, iconic, and popular. They got these attributes by doing focus groups, depth interviews, and essays. And by using quantitative research, consumers were then asked to rank each characteristics on a scale. What they came up with were 3 groups to coolness. There was uncool, niche cool, and mass cool. Uncool brands were considered Gap or Skechers, which when they first came out, they might have been in that sort of mass cool because a lot of people use them. But since newer, cooler companies have come out, they've digressed to an uncool group. Mass cool would be considered Supreme and Nike because they're very sought after. Everybody knows them, everybody wants them. Niche cool, and what niche cool is considered would be if you take clothing, for example. Clothing could be the subgroup of that could be streetwear, and there could even be a subgroup of streetwear, which would be urban streetwear. And examples he used were Steady Hands, which prides itself on being secretive by putting the logo inside of their clothes so no one can see it. So in a niche group, you really need to know the company to be a part of the group that consumes it, right? Steady Hands would prefer it to not put their logo on the outside of their clothes so not that many people know what it is, so not that many people can buy it. And that in itself makes it cool for the people that do know it and want to be a part of it. Niche cool was actually considered the highest ranking among all of the 10 characteristics. So if you're starting a company or starting a brand, My recommendations would be to definitely think outside of the box, try to be extremely different than your competition, and don't be afraid to push societal norms. Encourage yourself to be rebellious. Thank you.